Hi everybody, Pokey here. I'm going to take a moment to do my review of Knives Out because I finally got to watch it. Oh my goodness. So I recently got my tax refund. I was able to take care of a lot of stuff. One of them was getting washer and dryer, which I really needed. Thank goodness, because it just laundromats are really expensive, and physically I could not do it in the tub anymore. It was really hard to do laundry in the tub. Oh, excuse me. I've been trying to drink a lot of water and hydrate, so yeah, that happened. Anyway, so I also put aside some money for the trip to Massachusetts for my friend's wedding at the end of May. So hopefully with everything going on, we can still do that because I already covered the hotel. So, I mean, so yeah, anyway, like I'm really excited because I really want to see her. Hopefully everything kind of becomes a bit better so we can still travel and do that. Anyway, and I treated myself and got Knives Out because I got my tax refund almost around the same week that it came out, actually, or the week after. So I was able to buy it. Usually I try not to buy things if I haven't seen them. I try to kind of be a little critical before I actually go and buy something. But my friends know me way too well. So they're like, no, don't even bother trying to rent it. Buy it. Just buy it because you will not be disappointed. It's amazing. So I was like, all right, I'm going to trust you because I'm huge into Agatha Christie and Sue Grafton and Edgar Allan Poe and some of the older stuff from James Patterson because his newer stuff isn't really him. It's other people writing and he just kind of brings his name into it. I miss his writing, not what it is now, what it used to be. That's just my take on it. But anyway, so I'm like really big into like mystery, suspense, thriller kind of stuff, like the movies. I'm not interested in doing like those escape room things because my anxiety would not allow that to happen. I get way too scared. But anyway, I got to see Knives Out and it is totally amazing. It's so awesome. It's not like I was looking for spoilers online. I wasn't looking for stuff online for spoiling. More like if I saw an article that had to do with Knives Out, I was like, oh, what's this say? So I read it. No spoilers in the article though. None. I was pleasantly surprised because practically everything has been spoiled for me recently. Like I haven't seen any of GOT's last season. I don't have HBO, and so I was just going to wait until all of them were out in the entire big compendium because then I could buy all the seasons together. Because I stopped buying them after like season 2 or 3 because I was just like, if it's just going to keep going, then I might as well just get the whole box set when it comes out instead of just buying them individually. So I was like, okay. I haven't seen that, but that was totally a spoil for me. And not because someone decided to post about it. Someone posted a meme, and the meme kind of summed up to everything. And I was like, okay, thanks. Same thing with Rise of Skywalker. And I'm like, it's not because I was going and looking for it. My friends usually know better, but someone just had to post a meme. And I was like, so I was pleasantly surprised that Knives Out did not have like a whole bunch of spoilers in every article. So that was pretty awesome. I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to tell you anything. It's just awesome. It's really awesome. I will say, I'm not talking about the plot at all. Not at all. You have to watch it. It's totally worth watching though. All the actors are amazing. Like they're all amazing. I was going to watch it just for Christopher Plummer because I really love him as an actor. Like he's just, come on. Sound of Music, I mean, come on. But, and Daniel Craig, come on. And Chris Evans, come on. Like, you guys are awesome. Anyway, so, I'm not going to talk about the plot, but Chris Evans' facial expressions as that character are awesome. They're hilarious. I love his facial expressions. Like, they fit the character so well, but half the time I was laughing because of the expressions. They're just so out there from, roles he's had before. I think he's a really good actor to begin with. I really liked him in Red Sea Diving Resort, actually. Like that, I actually really liked him in that. It was pretty heartfelt. I haven't seen some of his other movies, like the one, I think it's like Gifted or something like that. It's the one with the kid. I haven't seen that yet. But someone recommended it. They said it was good, so I was like, okay. I've seen Snowpiercer. Oh, most of it. I didn't watch all of it because I was kind of doing chores at the time and my ex-husband was watching it, so I saw most of it when it was on the screen. But from what I saw, I liked it. But anyway, it's just the facial expressions are so beautiful and spot on. They fit the character perfectly, but they're really expressive. They're really like, I thought I was watching like a live action of an anime. And that's how I felt watching Chris Evans' expressions as Ransom. It's priceless. It's beautiful. I love it. It's part of me just like, I don't know if I could take this character seriously because of these facial expressions, but I do because it's just some of them were hilarious. Some of them were really like, whew, okay, his back up there. And then I saw some articles about how he wants to be part of the Little Shop of Horrors. And I'm like, if they're going to do a remake, that would be so awesome if he was Orin. Like, I can see him doing the dentist. I can see him doing that. Really makes me wonder who's going to do, like, Seymour and Audrey, though. Like, they're obviously very pivotal to the story. And, oh my gosh, who's going to do Audrey, too? Who's going to do the voice of Audrey, too? I'm like starting to like think of all the possibilities because I love Little Shop of Horrors. I mean, come on, that came out the year I was born. Like that is one of the reasons why I originally wanted to watch that movie is because it came out the year I was born. So come on, 86 man. But then of course it's Rick Moranis. I love Rick Moranis. Like who doesn't? If you don't talk to me. Like he's amazing. I mean, like, it would have been nice if he'd done some more, obviously, but I mean, I understand why he stepped away from the Hollywood light, but I mean, just, he is a really great actor, so I mean, of course I was going to see it just on those two things alone. The year I was born as Rick Moranis, so there you go. Of course, Martin's in there too, and, some other people, but anyway. So I saw the article about how Chris is like thinking about doing like the dentist, or he wants to do the dentist. I'm like, that would be so awesome. Like I could totally see him doing Orin. I could totally see him doing that. Orin's kind of like a goofy, sadistic person. Like it's just, I think it'd be a really awesome role to see Chris in. But oh my gosh, who's going to do Seymour and Audrey? Who? Like those roles. But then. I wonder who's going to do Audrey 2's voice. Like, that's got to be, not going to lie. If we wanted to give, like, a little sexy vibe to it, maybe Idris Elba. I'm just saying, like, his voice is sexy. And come on, like, no, but seriously, who's going to do Audrey 2? Like, I really want to know. I'm totally for them doing, like, another of those movies, though. That would be really cool. Let's see what they're signing. But yeah, no, I was really excited to see Knives Out. Yes, this is originally about Knives Out. It's turned into Little Shop of Horrors now. But Knives Out is totally awesome, you guys. You should totally see it. It definitely, I had guessed at the ending, but I guessed at a few different endings because it kind of does some twists and turns. It makes you guess a little. Now, if you read a ton of those kinds of books, and if you have watched a ton of those movies, then yeah, you're going to probably guess who done it. You're going to be guessing before the first scene is done. You're going to be guessing. You're going to be like, okay, let's see. So there was like 4 or so possibilities. The actual ending, I did guess at it, but it was one of the ones I guessed at. but it was a really good movie. Like, even if you can guess the ending, it's still awesome to watch. Like, you should totally watch it. Daniel Craig did an amazing job. Like, I was laughing at his expressions too. I was laughing at his voice, his accent. Oh my goodness. It's you have to really watch it. Like, really, really watch it. Don't just watch clips of Daniel Craig's accent for Knives Out. Don't. Just watch the entire film. So when you actually hear him speaking lengthy, like, dialogue, like, in the film, like, you want to hear what he's saying. You want to process the words he's speaking, but you're trying not to laugh because of that accent, because it's just because you know what his real accent's like. So it's just, I love it though. I love it. And again, Chris Evans' expressions, his facial expressions are so awesome. Like just his character's awesome to begin with. Like, you know, I really like seeing him as that character. I really like seeing him take on that kind of role. I love seeing him in multiple roles. Like, I think he's a great actor, and I think there's so much more that he could do. Sorry, I'm like balancing this on my knee. There's a lot that he could do, but it's just some of the facial expressions of Ransom are just, yeah, it's just so awesome. Anyway, you should definitely see it. And then I'm really looking forward to Little Shop of Horrors. Oh my gosh. Like, who are they going to pick for Seymour? I'm freaking out. I'm like super geeky excited. Like, I'm freaking out. Like, who are they going to pick as Seymour and Audrey? And Audrey too. Like, you need the right people. Like, I can totally see Chris doing the dentist. I can totally see him doing Orin. I can totally see that. I would definitely like to hear his singing too. Definitely. But Seymour and Audrey too, like, those three are super pivotal. So I am totally on board with Chris doing Orin, the dentist. But I can't even tell you who I should think would be like Seymour and Audrey too, because that's a very monumental decision. So I hope that they take great care, because like, those are very pivotal characters that you have to really care for. So I'm like super excited though. I'm like come on guys. Like, I love musicals. I really do. I haven't really actually, no, I've never seen a musical on, like, other than Beauty and the Beast live on Broadway for Disneyland when I was 7. But that's it. Otherwise, I haven't seen a musical in person. I haven't. Not an actual musical. I always liked The King and I think that would be really nice to see. Definitely Family Opera I really want to see. That would be amazing. Because I love Family Opera. That Netflix had this special years ago, like 8-9 years ago or something like that. 10 years ago. I think it was 10 years ago, actually. Or was it? No, it was like 9 years ago. 9 years ago, where they had like a family opera special, where they had some of the original cast, and sorry, I'm still dealing with drainage from my allergies, so. But anyway, yeah, they had some of the original cast, and so that was like this 2-hour special or whatever that they had on Netflix, and it was just amazing. And I need to find that. I need to find that on video because it was so beautiful. I loved it so much. I definitely, I've seen Rocky Horror Picture Show people do the musical, the enactment while it's playing. I can't remember what that's called. I went and saw that though a couple times. So, I mean, I actually, it's pretty cool. I liked it. I have definitely seen some like movies, obviously. Repo the Genetic Opera. That one's really awesome. If you're like me and have been a Buffy fan, and then you see Giles belting out these really sexy rock and roll like kind of tunes, it's like you're like, whew, Giles, like you're looking pretty steamy over there. Whew, okay. Like, I'm normally not into a little bit, the older men, but whew, that voice. Oh, my goodness. Don't at me, okay? Have you heard Anthony Stewart Head's voice when he's singing? Have you heard it? I'm not just talking about the musical episodes when it came to Buffy. I'm talking about full on, like, rock opera, hardcore. Like, have you heard his voice? Sexy. It is really sexy. I'm seriously. I was just like, someone should not have sexy voice like that when they're singing. No. Okay. Repo the Genetic Opera is pretty awesome. It's a really good storyline too. But the music is amazing. And Anthony Stewart Head, okay, his singing voice is just sexy. I'm sorry. It is. So yeah, no, I really do like musicals. I've watched both versions, the older one and the newer one of Hairspray. So I like that. Grease, obviously. I mean, Grease too. It's nice. It's not Grease, but it's nice. I still like Grease too. I will still watch it. If it's on, I will watch it. But yeah, definitely Grease. So yeah, no, I like musicals. I like watching some of these musicals. So yeah, Little Shop of Horrors I really liked. I really enjoyed that. It's also kind of speaks to my little darker humor, I guess. So I started to really like that as I got older, especially. So I'm just like, yeah, I can definitely see Chris doing Orin, but you have to take care with Seymour and Audrey. But Audrey too, man, that voice is gonna make or break that plant. You gotta do it justice. So, excuse me, we'll see. Yeah, I burped a little bit. I've been trying to hydrate. So, anyway, that's my thing on Knives Out and Little Shop of Horrors, and I'm super excited. Hopefully, they do it justice and pick the right people, and hopefully they do go through with Chris Evans being the dentist, because I can see him doing that. But yeah, Seymour and Audrey too. Those are like my three things. Those are the three people that two people in Plant that I hope they do them justice. But anyway, yeah, that's it. I just get Knives Out. Just buy it. Just if you're into suspense, thriller, mystery, murder stuff, like, it's really awesome. They do keep you. They have a few twists or turns or whatever. Not anything too drastic. But they have some humor in there too. As I said, some of those facial expressions from Ransom are just awesome. And really, I don't think they could have had anyone else but Chris do that character. Especially with the way he did those expressions. Like, very spot on. Very amazing. Totally worth it. And yeah, we'll see what they do with Little Shop of Horrors. You know what? Now I have to go, and I had a copy. I don't know what happened to it. So now I have to go and get a copy because it's an amazing movie. If you haven't tried, by the way, definitely go and look up Repo, 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 the Genetic, opera. It's got Anthony Stewart Head in it. Pretty sure there are a lot of other actors, but I always focus on him because he's the one that I shout, because he's Giles. I mean, if you're a Buffy fan, you're like, Giles, what are you doing? What are you doing in this? It's very dark. Like, he's such a dark character in Repo the Genetic Opera. But seriously, Giles singing. I'm just saying, okay? Okay? Okay, I'm going to go take some Benadryl. My allergies have been killing me. Not literally, but it feels like it sometimes. I'm dealing with a lot of drainage right now. I had like this nasty sinus issue earlier. My migraine was really intense. So after I had some tea to help with the throat and to help loosen, I took a bunch of coffee. I made a bunch of coffee because it would help with my migraine because the sinus is just, ugh. But I really wanted to give that review to you guys on Knives Out. Again, I'm not telling you the plot. No spoilers. I'm talking about some of the characters' like expressions and how amazing it is, but I'm not actually going to tell you anything about the plot. You're just going to have to watch it. Totally worth it though. And then excitement for Little Shop of Horrors. And Repo the Genetic Opera. Totally. I'm going to put that down there in the comment section. Like, totally look that up. So amazing. All right, Benadryl time. I'm going to go and put myself in this coma. I hate allergies. I hate seasonal allergies so much. I did the lawn recently. I was so puffy from that. Alan asked me, Mom, did you get in a fight with someone? I was like, yeah, I got in a fight with the grass, and the grass won. Totally. Fresh cut grass totally messes me up. Doesn't help that the wind has been crazy along with rain, so tons of pollen. Anyway, I'm going to go dose myself up with Benadryl and call it a night. But please go get Knives Out. Please watch Repo the Genetic Opera. It's awesome. And whew, I hope you're as excited as I am about Little Shop of Horrors because it's going to be amazing. Okay. Love you guys. Bye.